Oh, and we're
Boom.
live. What the fuck
Oh
are you
yeah,
wearing?
baby. Well, my friend, it is almost that time of year. And as many of you know, today's subject has fuck all to do with Santa Claus. And I needed a hat. And I was like, you know what? I've never worn this one on camera. I've got a bunch of black ones. I'm like, people have seen the black. They're tired of the black. They don't want that anymore. They've seen the white.
Right,
The gimmick
right.
gets old. They're like, flash it or fucking stop wearing the hat. And I've said, not on camera. Not on camera. I will not expose myself to our audience.
Not in that way, anyway.
Right, right.
Oh, but I'm glad you wore it because speaking of hats, mine's kind of relevant.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. We always see the back of your hat, never the front. Hey, can you do? Oh, is that a little breakup? Wait. Before you put it on, you just I've never seen you ball cap style. Can the audience get a look at what Dustin would look like if he wore his hat forward?
Oh no,
Come on, one time.
big reveal.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
No, I can barely
Let's
hear
see.
you, but no, I don't like that.
You can. Oh, because your headphones are off. I was like, shit, am I not loud enough?
No, I can't hear you because my headphones are off.
Let's see. Paul said, morning, fellas. Top
Top
of
of
the
the
morning
morning.
to you, sir.
Top of the morning.
Top
of the
of the
evening.
morning.
Top of the morning.
Let's see how this bad boy looks. You know, you can't really see what's going on here, so I'll just. I got my fucking camera flipped. See, it's Santa.
Oh, it is Santa.
Oh.
Ho ho ho. Oh,
Boom.
how's everybody
Oh,
in the
my.
chat doing?
Oh my goodness.
Chime in. Let us know how you guys are doing.
Yeah, please comment on the hat.
Yeah, tell us how bad the hat sucked. Tell me how funny I
Hey,
looked
Harris.
with my hat forward.
Do it.
Shay. I think she's probably talking to me turning my hat around.
See, your peer pressure worked. He didn't even see your message, and he still did it.
No, it worked
he's a good man.
telepathically.
So yeah.
Oh, if you guys didn't know by the title, today sucked. Your hat totally made it. Oh, you're welcome. I don't know if you're talking about my hat or his hat. We'll say both. I don't care what she says, but we'll say both.
No, I gotta know. Do we both do backwards, or do I keep it forward? Do I keep it? You know.
Well, when
ball
you
cap
had it
style?
forward, I couldn't tell who was talking. So now
You're a lot thinner on camera.
now it looks like we're looking at Santa's asshole.
Yeah, right. His little.
No,
his
I'm
little
talking
food.
about your gaping hole right here.
Right, he's sitting there holding it, trying to fucking keep it together.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We're seeing Santa's stink wrinkle back there.
That's right. The hat. That's right. Paul knows what's up. And little do you know, me and Paul, you may have heard of this duo, Santa and the Snowman. Or I believe I was actually wearing a Dr. Pepper shirt that day, so we were Dr. Pepper and the Snowman. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. That's a hell of a nickname. We got a couple monikers, but you know, I'll drip feed you guys because I can't reveal all our brilliance at once.
And you
Of
got to be
course,
careful.
you know.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, of course, y'all. You've probably heard of the legendary duo Shirts and Pants.
Yes, from
If you
Daisy
haven't-
fame.
Yeah, from Daisy. Couple local businesses around here.
Local, especially.
We're,
Emphasis on
kind
the
of-
local.
Infamous. You almost said it. That's a good word for us too. Infamous.
Yeah, infamous.
Infamous.
I forgot what I was going to say now, and it wasn't important, I'm sure.
Shit. My bad.
I know it wasn't important. I know me. So it definitely wasn't important. Oh. But we are talking about the history of role-playing games. Not just tabletop games, role-playing games. So I'm going to need you to roll for initiative, Boo Boo.
Fuck, my good buddy gave me a really cool pair of dice for fucking Christmas. And I seem to have misplaced them.
That's
I know
okay.
I got
I'll
some around
roll
here
one for
somewhere.
you. I'll roll one
Oh,
for you.
okay, good. Yeah,
I don't know if you guys could see this, but this is like a nerdgasm in a dice right here. That inside of the side of the dice is the one ring from Lord of the Rings. So,
Oh,
I got a 14. I don't have any bonuses.
My buddy, you might know him, Dustin. For Christmas, gifted me in this little leather bag made of real cow scrotums.
I was gonna say it's a
Okay,
nice
sorry,
sack. It's a
sorry
nice
guys.
sack.
It is a nice sack. I could have just said that and saved a shitty joke.
You could have, but it
And
wouldn't have been as funny.
boom. Yeah,
Roll that D20, sir.
can't really
We're
see
going.
it because
We're
I'm not. I haven't upgraded to 4K.
not yet. Not yet.
All right, I'm gonna roll it, and whatever it lands on, I'm gonna say. Okay, you can trust me.
All right. After that, we have to
Oh.
address something in the comments. After you do that.
Am I roll? I wasn't even rolling the 20, dude. I was rolling the
Ah.
fucking 12.
Oh my god.
Whoopsie. Okay, I got it.
Whoopsie.
Well, look, they're weighted. I should have known triangles instead of pentagons. Okay.
Oh, I heard it that time. Oh, fell off the table.
Nope. I don't know if you can see it because I got my camera flipped, but that is lucky number 13.
Oh. Oh my god, boo. D20, he says.
I know, right? I'm so lucky.
But before we go any further, let's address one of Paul's comments.
Yeah,
I think you know which one I'm talking about.
I see it.
You should have had a special guest who knows all about RPGs. If only you had known someone like that. If only we could get that asshole to come on here.
Fucking Streamlabs. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link in the thing. You can probably use your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably do that. Yeah, shut the hell up.
Awful quiet over there. No, I'm just
He
kidding.
said shut the hell up.
I ain't downloading no damn app on my phone.
I mean, he started it. He started it.
Well, we got a couple people that watch that or are our friends that play this.
That's
of course,
true.
Paul is who taught me. I believe he showed you too, if I'm not mistaken, right? Am I wrong about that?
About what now? I'm sorry. I was
I
reading the
said
comment.
Paul. No, you're good. I said Paul taught me how to play. But I'm pretty sure
Taught me how to play
you were-
too, yeah.
Yeah. So I
So
definitely
if
refer.
only
Yeah. If only you had a way to communicate with us without like having to have a computer. Like if you had like I don't know, like a computer in your pocket or something. You know, something you could like carry around with you wherever
some-
you went.
let's get carried away. So let's say something you could like, I don't know, access all the information in the world on.
All right. Look at that.
Roll to avoid being seduced by the giant bronze dragon. All right, I'm gonna roll this one real quick.
all right,
Oh shit! No, that's not good.
Hang on, I put the dice away. Hang on.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
roll
if you
for
can,
this.
probably can't see that. That's a 1. So I
You need to figure out how to
Frick
work the
failed
focus.
that
God,
one.
we're such fucking boomers, dude. I don't know how to do shit with a fucking computer or cameras. All right, you see it in my hand. Let me see. I got an old man squint because I'm getting old. Can't see. Ooh, does an 8 pass? Or am I seduced?
no, we have not surpassed Paul. I'm not reading that comment because that's not true.
No way.
We have not
Absolutely
surpassed.
not. Equal at best, but I don't even agree with that.
I don't agree with that either.
Your stories are the stuff of legends.
So, today's episode, we're going to dive into the origins and evolution of role-playing games, RPGs, from ancient make-believe to military simulations to Dungeons & Dragons, early computer RPGs, and today's sprawling digital universes. We're going to explore how storytelling, psychology, and dice all collided to make one of the most beloved pastimes on Earth. And if anyone disagrees with that, you can fight me.
Ho, ho, ho.
A 1, oh no, indeed.
Yeah, it looks like
Dustin gonna get
Cammy
wrecked.
and fucking Cammy and Curtis in the chat. Good to see you guys again.
Good to see all of you,
Good to know
really.
you're here with us. Yeah. Anybody that's here watching right now, we love you. Okay.
If you're watching and you're not saying hi, at least, what are you doing with your life? Just say hi.
Don't look.
We won't bite.
Don't lurk. That's creepy. You know. If you don't want your comment acknowledged, just simply put that in the comment, and we will not read it out loud
Yeah.
or say your name. I mean, you're under scrutiny to the rest of the internet. We can't really defend you there because we're working on a budget here. Me and this guy needs to hear. We're kind of very important people.
We're budgeting. So, yeah, well, like we're gonna do what we did last week with the Zodiac episode, and we're gonna take breaks every now and then and answer some questions because I think that worked really well last time.
Yeah, that was good pacing, good pacing. And you guys felt like you weren't being ignored, you little fucks. I'm just kidding.
You
Love you
tension whores.
guys. Right? God, so needy. You're worse than fucking.
A cat in heat.
I was gonna say a certain manager you and I both worked for back in the
Oh
day.
well,
But
I'm dealing with a horny cat lately, so
oh,
I,
show cat.
she's asleep and I'm not waking her. God damn it, she's getting on my nerves.
Don't summon the beast.
No. So, role-playing games have ancient roots, of course. It was really role-play before games, in a sense. We've role-played for millennia, as far back as ritual dramas in ancient Egypt and Greece. Priests would even reenact myths to connect with the gods. So, those weren't games, but the role-playing aspect is kind of, it's basically just acting. But you're playing a character that's part of the, whatever. Medieval war games mimicked command structures and tactics, like they would, act out a battle, which is kind of cool.
Right. But we still do that today, right?
Yeah, it's just a lot more evolved now.
Right, and a lot more tanks and ships and not good.
Yeah, not good at all.
Not good. I don't like that.
Oh, did not mean to click that. Okay. So soldiers used small-scale mock battles for training, such as Kriegsspiel, which is a Prussian military simulation invented in 1824. Not ancient necessarily, depending on how you look at things, but old, really old.
Yeah, ancient.
So really, in a sense, the original dungeon masters were generals yelling at each other and at their, soldiers while wearing funny hats. That was really the origins of dungeon masturbation. Dungeon masturbation. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. Would you the reenactments, Civil War reenactments we have around here? Role play or no?
That's role play. It's
Role play.
Yeah, I mean the gaming aspect of role play is different than like we think role play. Me and you, especially because we play a lot of role playing games. I think when you think role play, you automatically think game, but role play is really just a way of saying acting.
Right. What is game if not I lost it. I don't got that. Sorry.
I don't either. I don't know where you were going with that.
I was gonna say, games makes it sound so juvenile, but we have war games. Hello, and they call those games. So games is just another word for pretend, right? Like.
Yeah, kind of. Well, I think a game part implies there's a goal. There's a we can all win this together, Carl. That kind of thing.
Let me just consult the Goog.
The Goog. Don't call it that. Anything that you play a role can be a game if you try hard enough. Those are wise words, Curtis.
Let's see
While you're googing, I'm also going to let Curtis know. Curtis wrote, "I like coming up with everyday objects as mimics, becoming mimics. I do too. The more mundane, the better. The player does not expect it."
That's very cruel.
It's cruel, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Right. Keeps you on edge. You never know what might actually just be a big old mouth.
Yeah.
Let's see. A game, AI overview here, full disclosure. A game is a structured activity or contest with rules played for amusement or as a pastime. It can involve skill, strategy, or chance, and its outcome can be determined by these factors or combination of them. The term game can also refer to a single contest or match, equipment, a style of play, or even certain hunted animals. Animals, god damn it. Almost did it.
You almost got through it. Nailed it.
I almost did. I had the gusto, I had the confidence, and then it just all fucking shattered.
Yeah, it was working. We'll pretend you didn't do that. We're your friends here.
It happens. Yeah, you guys are great. It happens.
I pretend every day at work, but it's not fun, so it wouldn't be considered a game. Diana's got a point.
No, it could be a game because the goal is to
There's
make money.
rules and there's structure.
Yeah, there
So
is. I know it doesn't feel like you win. Lord, I know.
you really
But
win whenever you go home.
right, the reward is getting to clock out and go back home and then do stuff you want with like the 4 hours left in your day if you have that.
Yeah, and think about work while you're home.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
I do it a lot with this job.
I've done it at every fucking job. I swear to God, I
I
can't
think
help
I
but
do
bring it
too.
home.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad for that myself.
I'm too engaged. I can't separate myself as a person. I can't be like, oh, this is me at work. I'm not like a telephone operator or something. I feel like something like that, where I don't have to do like the face to face with people so much.
Yeah.
Easy, not easy, but easier than like, I'm a shopkeep baby. So it's all day raw dog face to face. All the entitlement and fakeness that comes with it. I love it.
Well, let's move on a little bit. We're going to move on a lot actually because they're really like that style of role playing games really stayed unchanged for the most part until the wargaming era came, which was around the early 1900s to 1960s, when tabletop miniature war games became popular. H.G. Wells, do you remember that? Do you know that guy's name?
I know the name.
The author of War of the Worlds.
I was okay. In my mind, I was right. I swear, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
finish
yeah.
your sentence. They're like War of the Worlds as you're saying it.
You're like,
No,
oh shit, I know that name. I do that constantly. I hate it because I
was
always
wondering.
feel like people are gonna be like, oh yeah, he's saying he knows, but he doesn't really know. I do
Yeah,
that where I'm like, oh, I know who the fuck that is, but I can't remember why.
right. Where have I heard that name before?
Yeah, I know the name.
Right.
But anyway, H.G. Wells, he wrote the 1913 book Little Wars, which was the first set of published rules for toy soldier battles. So he really wrote the first tabletop game rule book, which
Okay.
I didn't know until researching this. I'm like,
That was pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. I wonder if people freak the fuck out about that too.
Yeah. And I also wonder, like, because I notice a lot, and I know we're not like going super in depth about anything when we do these live
No, we
streams
just
or
don't have the
episodes.
time, really.
Right. Or the whatever else you need to do it, like a professional.
The time to research would take more than I've got time for.
Right. You're a busy working man, and I work
So-
sometimes.
The Cliff Notes with us riffing has to do, and I enjoy it. And,
Yeah, me too.
I feel like a lot of people do.
But I notice that a lot of times there's just like shit is one way, and then we fast forward like hundreds of years until they change it. And it's got me wondering, like, did the people of ye olden, were they just like, it ain't broke, so don't fix it? And then some pretentious asshole comes along in the modern era, and it's like, this fucking apes. What the hell are they thinking? I could make this so much better.
I've thought about that a lot, too. I did a little bit of research on that, and I can't be sure of, like, how true it is. But off the top of my head, a big reason why... I've seen this with other things, sorry. But the big reason why gaming wasn't as popular in the early 1900s is because fun hadn't been invented yet. It was a new invention, around that time when J. Henry Fun invented fun. So
Yeah, I've heard of him too.
yeah, great guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Goofed off way too much, but he knew how to have fun, for lack of a better word.
He got called a lot of names like slacker, slouch, lazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
All of which, can you really knock a man for entertaining himself? I mean, the world is maddening. You got to have some kind of relief.
I think the biggest problem with him, at least, was when he invented fun, but with that came the invention of playing, right? Unfortunately,
Right.
there was no toys, and he played with himself a lot. And that's where a lot of those mean names came from, was he was jerking off in public a lot. And if you're not... and if you can't tell by now, we're obviously making this shit up. I hope you guys know that. You're smarter than that. Definitely smarter than us because we're saying shit like this on a live stream. Like this is on the internet
I will
forever.
say we had it going straight face for a little bit. I would have
Yeah,
kept going.
that's because we're both dead inside.
I haven't experienced joy since I was a child.
Joy.
Joy. Oh, you mean that fucking shit invented by old slouch, John Joy,
Jonathan Fun.
right? Jonathan Fun. Call it joy. Call it. You fucking lazy. Get back to work.
Speaking of back to work, by the 1950s and 60s, wargaming became a serious hobby with companies like Avalon Hill producing detailed historical simulations. I can't believe I didn't write this down. Avalon Hill, I believe, wrote one of my favorite tabletop games that isn't role-playing style, like Dungeons and Dragons and all that. Let me make sure. Yes, they created a game called Diplomacy, and I think I've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Very fun, very, 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 very detailed, and it takes forever to play it. It's crazy. By the way, it goes online for somewhere between $30 to $219. I don't know why there's such a big difference.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Packs.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's Avalon Hills was the one that kind of brought it to a family time type of, or not even a family time. It was more of a hobby amongst serious men with beards, pipes,
like us,
whiskey,
like
whiskey.
Us.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't drink whiskey,
okay,
but I don't drink whiskey.
I don't smoke pipes either.
Yeah, I don't either. No, but you know. Men's men, so not like us, not like us.
Right, look at us, dude. We are the fucking... What are you talking about? This is peak male right here. Fuck those
this
guys.
Is peak physical male performance. If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Right. The Santa hat stays on, bitch. The Santa hat and the headphones stay on.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Groups of hobbyists formed clubs and eventually added creative storytelling and imaginary armies to their games, which, you know, whatever. They got way too carried away is what I'm reading. But in all honesty, nothing says Friday night fun like measuring artillery ranges with a ruler and arguing about Napoleonic supply lines. So I think they had it figured out.
That sounds... No wonder motherfuckers went and fought all the time.
Yeah, there was probably a lot of duels over this shit.
Right. How many fucking...
And to be clear, it was the 1950s and 60s, not the 1850s and 60s. I think they were still dueling.
I'd hope so.
At least in my head.
Before everybody became pussies.
In the early 70s, here's a name most of our D&D listeners will recognize. Gary Gygax from Wisconsin and Dave Arneson, whose name I don't know. They were wargamers, and they experimented with adding fantasy elements like dragons and spells and character progressions.
He's also known as Goat Gygax.
Goat Gygax. Oh, I don't even know what to do with that. Arneson created a game called Blackmore in 1971. It was a war game where players controlled individual characters and not just armies. Gygax took these ideas and basically turned it into Dungeons & Dragons, D&D. And it was released in 1974 by TSR, which was the Tactical Studies Rules. D&D introduced ideas like classes, hit points, levels, and campaigns, setting the template for really every RPG to come after.
Boom. Let's put a bookmark there now that we're at D&D.
Oh,
catch up on these comments so
Let's
you guys
up.
don't feel like we're leaving you behind.
Got one comment real quick, and then we can move on. So basically what I was going to say was they took a military simulation, added some J.R.R. Tolkien, and basically just tried to figure out the answer to what happens if the bard tries to flirt with the dragon. So yeah,
dude, it'd be crazy.
that'd be crazy, right? I'm not really gonna do it unless,
Right? No, that'd be so weird, right? Like, God,
right?
dude, can you imagine him like,
Should I do it? Should I?
dude? Do you think I should? Yeah. Your disapproving look. I'll take that as a yes.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
That disapproving look, I know what that means. That means do it.
All right, so let's read
here.
off some comments here.
Yeah, so I think the last one we read was Cammy Ray saying, I pretend every day at work. And then followed up with the frowny face. Oh,
Oh,
it'll be okay. Hey, if it's any consolation, I've never met a person that likes working. So at least you're not in that boat alone.
which brings us to our next point. Hey, check out our Patreon.
Perfect organic plug. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, there's lots of stuff like us flirting with dragons and such. And am I telling the truth? I don't know. But you'll never know if you don't subscribe. If you don't go check it out.
Yeah.
Just a little give us a little $3 action. Or, hey, the tip jar.
After tax. The tip jar. Yeah.
Tip jar.
You can go to, Dustin Lloyd 2025 at Cash App, and you can send us a little some, and me and Boo Boo split it. We use it for coffee and drugs.
Let's see. Curtis said, living armor that is actually a living mollusk was a really cool idea. Ah, dude, that'd be crazy.
That is badass.
Like oh man, I could like manipulate the armor and walk around like a regular person and shit.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And then its
Hell
big
yeah.
fucking nasty mouth comes out and swallows you whole. I once had same man. I once had a necromancer base. God damn it! One more time. I once had a necromancy-based circle of spore druid who were only raised on the bones of dead animals because human-like creatures were dirty. Oh, shit, dude.
That's dark.
What the fuck you got against humans, yeah? What makes you so dirty?
We're walking here.
You ever smelled a fucking animal? You ever smelled a fucking animal? Cammy said, wow. Was that in reference to that spiel about John Funn, or was that in awe over Curtis's idea there? Because both, it would apply.
Yeah, I'm not real sure where that was at.
The spore druid, he was a goblin named Glip Glop.
Hell yeah.
Right on. Fucking Gleep Glop, baby. Would love to meet him. Curtis, actually, did you come over when we all played, like, with Harrison and stuff? Maybe not.
I don't think so.
No. Have you been out to Curtis's?
No.
Oh, okay. He ran a pretty good game for us one night. It was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, you guys were telling me about that.
I played as a fucking turtle.
No, yeah. Noise.
Paul was like a rhino. John, okay, she was saying wow over John Funn. But he was a good guy, okay? He was a little overworked.
He was a good man.
Right. He slacked off, but he was a good man. He had a heart of gold.
He was a criminal with a heart of gold.
Right. He made a few bad choices. What about him?
I tell you, he got no respect.
No respect for the guy that wants to have fun.
No respect at all.
Oh, shit.
Went to my doctor. Told me I was ugly. I asked for a second opinion. He said, okay, you're fat too. No respect.
Hey, oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. All right. I'm going to point out one thing that Paul said, because this is a good point. If you are listening and you're, if you play, or if you ever thought about playing, this is a good thing to keep in mind. I rolled a 1 earlier, as you recall. 1s are good if you got a good game master and players. They can ruin the experience if the game master doesn't have a good imagination. And that's true. Like, a 1 doesn't have to be the end of a player, for example. It doesn't have to be the worst thing possible. It can be fun. It can make this, and by fun, I mean it can make the story, it's all about the story. For me, I love the story in role-playing. It doesn't have to be...
story.
It's all about story. We can all tell the story together, Carl. Oh, let's jump back into this timeline. We're going to jump ahead a little. Well, not a little. This didn't happen too much longer after it was created and began to grow in popularity. In the 1980s, D&D exploded in popularity. It became very popular. I mean, I don't think it was like a mainstream thing, and I could be wrong, but from what I remember, it was more of a... It's kind of like everything. There's a subculture that's really into it, and that subculture is not just a couple people. It's pretty big, right?
Yeah.
It was around this time it started to get muddled in controversy because media reports began to link the game to occultism and youth disappearances. Most famous was the 1982 case of James Dallas Egbert III, which was misreported as a D&D induced disappearance. Now, I didn't look into this too much because I completely forgot, to be honest. But I'd like to really know what a D&D induced disappearance is. And maybe I'll look at that while when you answer,
I'm wondering,
answer more questions later.
Are they insinuating it was like some kind of Jumanji situation where like the kid got sucked into the goddamn game?
You know, that's a good... Now that you brought up that, because I didn't even consider that option. Let's take a look.
Right. Hey, while you're looking for stuff, maybe we could pull up a first edition D&D thing to put on the screen to show the folks.
Oh, show what the very first D&D stuff looked like?
Yeah. And if you do play now, maybe it'll give you an appreciation for how... it's just different times. I'm not saying the art back then looked bad, but I'm just saying now it's like... I like it. I like it now compared to like the old. The old looks cool, but like I'd be like, what is that cartoon looking ass shit?
Fuck,
if I were playing it for the first time.
I don't know where it's at because it's all my books are like packed up, I think still. I believe I have a first edition book somewhere.
Okay.
I was going to bring that in here, but I really don't remember where that's at, so can't really do that.
There'll be a picture of that on the Patreon. Ooh, what's that? 2 plugs and 1 stream.
Oh, hey, oh.
Hey, oh.
Hey, yo.
I walked into the doctor. He said, get out.
So I did. Hey.
I said, I ain't got no insurance. Want to fight about it?
All right. Shit, I don't know if I can bring this up because the way it wants to open that tab.
Fuck.
So let me see. There we go. Ba-boom.
Oh.
That's the Dungeon Masters rule book.
That's not as cartoony as I was thinking for some reason.
I mean, the eyes kind of are on the dragon.
Yeah, it's definitely like style of the times, I think. It's remnant of like the Fabio type fucking art, on those romance novels and shit. That is really cool, though.
Yeah, I don't think that's the one I've got. I could be wrong. All right, so on to this James Egbert guy. The third, by the way, the third.
Egbert.
He left his dormitory room at Case Hall, wherever that was, some school he was at, on August 15th, 1979, after writing a suicide note. And, he intended to commit suicide, survived, woke up the next day hiding at a friend's house, and he was reportedly seen at a gaming convention, but I don't think he was there from what I'm reading here. Basically, yeah, he didn't really disappear. It's just that he kind of, after he almost committed suicide, he went into hiding, I guess, mental state. I don't know why.
Well, he's probably
maybe his friends were trying to keep him, I don't know. But yeah, basically this, after a private investigator learned that he had played Dungeons and Dragons, he began to amplify these theories that his disappearance was linked to the game. And I mean, the situation is not funny, but it kind of is, like how this guy just blew it out of proportion. He said it was a bizarre and secretive cult that players could only join by invitation. And they searched for this guy for several weeks. And it was learned that during this time he was moving in between two different houses, or two other houses, three houses total, before finally leaving the city on a bus. And attempted suicide again and failed. It was still alive. But, yeah, he was not in a good place. But they did finally recover him. And yeah, basically no one ever recanted any of the statements about all this stuff. Unfortunately, he did pass away later, unrelated to that incident.
Oh, I bet he was so pissed.
Yeah, the next year he passed away.
Just woke up as a ghost, like, are you fucking kidding me?
He didn't just wake up. He I didn't want to say it, but yeah, he was successful in another attempt.
Oh.
Yeah, so now you look like a dick, and that's my fault. I'm sorry.
You said he died. You didn't say he took his own life.
I didn't want to keep dragging us down and making it sadder.
It's not sad. It's what he wanted.
I guess that's true. Fuck.
We're dicks for calling him a dick. Well, I didn't call him a dick.
Oh, but yeah, the unexpected repercussion of them blaming Dungeons and Dragons was that Dungeons and Dragons game manuals increased in sales. Or before they estimated before the thing happened, or before the first instance happened and everything was blamed on them, they were expecting to sell 5,000 copies a month. But by the end of 1979, they sold over 30,000 copies a month. Ooh. And it increased every month after. So,
wow. So he tried to run a fear campaign on a goddamn RPG, and it backfired on him, huh?
Yeah, and it's another one of those examples. Just reading this, I don't know all of the details, but it sounds to me, again, this was a different time, but a kid had some real issues, and instead of finding the issues, we decided to blame something we don't understand, we as a society. So,
yeah, just like music, just like fucking video games, just like anything else.
Yeah, and religious groups also accused the game of promoting witchcraft, which led to the moral panic, which was later dubbed the Satanic Panic of the 80s. And again, This also only increased D&D's popularity. I grew up hearing that it was a demonic game from the churches that I attended, but if I had known that the only satanic thing about it was the math you had to do, I would have played it earlier. The math was evil. But
dude, the fucking cover of the book debunks that. Like, the person is not working in cahoots with the dragon. He's fucking killing it.
Yeah, he's slaying the dragon. The demons and devils and stuff are bad things. Of course, they're talking about the wizards using magic. It's a fantasy game.
Jesus Christ. Okay, chemistry. Oh, wait, that's evil too. Shit, my bad.
I remember hearing, like, reading and some of the stuff about what was said, and I remember seeing something recently, actually, I think when I was researching this, that some churches believed that that kids were being taught actual incantations. So they were being taught how to summon demons and how to cast spells through these books. Because,
dude,
yeah, there's nothing more fearsome than a little kid going, I cast fireball!
Okay, I will say this. There was a time when I can't remember. I was single digits. I think my dad
IQ
used to
or
play.
age?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking, I found this, I can't remember what edition it was, and I didn't even know my dad played, but it was it was a book. I guess it was like a Dungeon Master's Guide or a Player's Handbook. I'm not really sure. And I just remember seeing some of the artifacts in there, and I'm like, what is this? Where can I get these things? Like, it didn't dawn on me that this is a fucking fiction, because I'm a stupid kid.
What's this? What's this?
Right. I was like, oh my God, are my parents into witchcraft? The fuck?
Oh, wow.
Not like evil, though. Not like disgusted with them, but just like those fuckers. They're holding out on me.
Yeah, like I didn't know they were
Yo-
so cool.
Yeah, I constantly talk about how much I love magic and swords and shields, and this is the deception you put me through.
You guys knew I was into witchcraft. Why didn't you tell me? So,
So it ended up not being real, by the way.
yeah,
found out.
that's kind of like finding out that Santa's not real, or I was gonna say
got
wrestling's not real,
squashed
but
for me
wrestling's
really-
real.
Yeah, that's
It's on
real.
TV. It's got to be real.
Absolutely, everything on TV is real, and
Everything,
you should believe it.
especially
You
the
know-
news.
Speaking of yeah, Jesus Christ. Speaking of Santa and being fake, I don't think I even made it past like 6 years old before some asshole kid I grew up with fucking ruined it for me. And it's not even like a passing like at school, like, yeah, you fucking dum-dum. Santa's not real. No, this was like I was staying at this dude's house because I'd go and it's a whole fucking thing. We don't got time for it. But anyway, the point is I was there for Christmas one year, and he fucking spoiled the illusion right there. He's like, yeah, my
Aw.
parents got all this, and he was like upper middle class too. So like, I'm poor, so like the ratio of what's under the tree is just like
Oh, right,
heartbreaking.
yeah.
It's heartbreaking for a little kid who is I don't give a fuck now. I don't want stuff for Christmas. I don't. 'Cause I have no intentions of. I'm bad at giving stuff. So if I give you
who's-
something, I really really like you.
Otherwise, I just forgot.
I'm like, what's the big deal?
It's usually my issue. I forget until like the week before Christmas.
I'm such a procrastinator too.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. And also, we've got a whole other fucking holiday before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
There's
have
a-
a turkey hat, or I'd have proudly wore that shit.
I have a turkey hat upstairs. I'll wear that next time. And we named him Charlie.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'll have to see if he's still alive. He was from Party City. I don't think he's doing too well. He was not very well made.
Nice. Well, I went on that little spiel about fucking Santa. So let me get these comments because
It's not really a whole lot
feeling like
more in
we're-
there.
yeah, we're
think-
neglecting you guys, and I'm sorry.
There's not a whole lot of comments. I don't know if it's like last time where everyone's enthralled with what we're saying or if no one is actually watching.
I'm gonna assume that one because I felt like a dick when I was asking last time. Like, hey, you guys still there, right?
We'll just assume no one's there. That's normally
Yeah,
what
but
I
we're
do.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, we're just talking to each other.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cammy said, "Poor Carl." Yeah, well, fuck Carl.
Carl.
Carl, fuck him. Little bitch ass Carl. He couldn't even kill his dad like a man, even though he wanted to really bad. I mean, the son of a bitch ate a whole big can of pudding while his papa
Yeah.
was in a fucking coma.
Hey, bruh. That's got to be Rowan.
Hey,
Oh,
bro.
it is Rowan.
His run. Nice. I like how you guessed that with just the words and not.
Yeah, it's not like I could see her name right there.
Curtis said it's all about the graphics, baby. Absolutely. I feel like different times, like for the time, I'm sure that shit was like, wow. Fucking it doesn't get much better
Pinnacle.
than this.
Pinnacle. At the
Yeah,
top.
absolute fucking right. They're like, dude, I never even really thought of what a dragon would look like until.
Like, holy shit, man. That's a dragon?
Whoa, dude. Look at that big lizard. Let's see.
You guys give me the ick.
You just picking.
Thanks, Rowan. No, I'm ignoring that. All I hear is you guys give me the ick. As a matter of
Ick?
fact, you know what?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Well, to that, my rebuttal is you look really cool in that picture. So I hope you feel bad now
Yeah, we're gonna kill you with
because I gave you a
kindness.
compliment. Yeah, I gave you a compliment, and you were mean to us. But a very nasty thing to say. It's a very nasty statement. Come on. You know.
Well, enough with commentators to give us the ick. What else is there?
Right. Looks like Curtis said, I've been expanding on this idea called the Patchwork City. It's a giant extra dimensional marketplace with quadrillions upon quadrillions of different species of living creature in a singular place within the all sphere. Dude, that's crazy. That's awesome.
Nerd. No,
Right? I mean, just like infinitesimal fucking space in this
that's
space.
badass.
Yeah. Like a quantum realm almost, if you want to inject a little science into your fantasy.
Speaking of science, if you're done with comments,
Yeah. That's a cool idea, Curtis. I like that. I'd like to.
Yeah, I do like
I'd
that
like to
idea.
play a game where we visit that. We got to come back up in game sometime, dude.
oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely do. There were early computer RPGs that began to emerge from universities mainly. There was Dungeon in 1975, Zork in 1977. What a stupid name.
Dungeon.
And Rogue in 1980. I mean, one of these things is not like the other.
To the point.
Dungeon.
Yeah, what the hell were they thinking with
Rogue.
Zork?
Zork.
That sounds like a space name.
Yeah. Final
Rowan doesn't
Fantasy
feel
is
bad.
also another one. I know. I saw that. I'm ignoring her. She gives me the ick.
Oh, Final
No, I'm
Fantasy
picking.
started out as a text RPG?
You know what? I'm not sure. It was 1987, so it wasn't as early on as the
Nintendo.
rest. So yeah, I'd say it's probably
Nintendo.
not a text. Is it Nintendo?
Mm-hmm.
It and Dragon Quest in '86 helped define the Japanese RPG style, character-driven storytelling, and turn-based battles. The '90s we had Diablo in 1996. We had Baldur's Gate in 1998, and also one of my favorite series, which I haven't got a chance to play this particular one, but The Elder Scrolls Morrowind came out in 2002, which these games merged tabletop freedom with graphics and voice acting. So, pretty damn fucking cool.
That game looks like shit now.
And yeah, in hindsight, compared to other games, yes. Very much
But
so.
for the time, just like the first D&D book.
Yeah.
Revolutionary. I remember when video games, like growing up, seeing the new video games, man, it's the same as like how realistic it looks now. It's crazy. It's such a strange
Yeah.
phenomenon.
It is crazy. Had plumbing issues I had to attend to, and two broken. I rolled a lot of ones today. Whew.
Oh no, dude.
Oh, the Elder Scrolls was the shit.
Plumbing
Still
issues.
is. I had some plumbing
I've heard
issues
they
too.
finally put a release date on the sixth one.
Did they?
I think
Like
it's
an actual
either-
date?
No, not so specific. I think it's 26 or 27, maybe.
Oh, okay. Kind of giving you a.
Yeah,
An
they're like, we'll get to
idea.
it when we get to it. You're gonna give us your money either way, so fuck off.
Yeah, the last one came out. You know how long ago now?
Skyrim came out in fucking 2011, dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
11,
because
11, 11.
That was my brother's birthday, and it was also the same week that I returned from Phoenix when I lived out there. I came home just in time for that.
Nice.
I remember it because of the
what's
game,
he
not
like-
the birthday.
Right, fuck the birthday. It's all about the game.
Right, and how you play it.
Right, and like the craziest part to me is this will be a gap of over. We're coming up on 15 years of a development gap. Right, yeah, and then from Oblivion to Skyrim is fucking 5 years. From Morrowind to Oblivion is 4 years. And I know shit's bigger, more blah 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 blah. All right, you better fix the fucking issues that the community has complained about.
Oh yeah,
They won't,
absolutely.
They'll
But
leave it on
they
the
won't.
backs of the community to do it, just like always.
Here's what I could find. In 2023, an update was released saying that the game, basically, at a FTC hearing concerning Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard, stated that the title was still estimated to be 5+ years away. That was in 2023. And but leaked internal documents said that they anticipated a launch in 2026 at the earliest. So I'm going to go on the other side of it's probably going to be another 5-10 years before it comes out.
Right. That being said, this is the same fucking studio that cold dropped Oblivion remaster on a fucking
That's
Tuesday
true.
out of
That's
nowhere.
true.
I mean, out of nowhere.
I feel like they'd hype it up a lot though, because it's gonna. I mean, they wouldn't have to. The game sells itself. Save
Yeah,
the
it's
money on
fucking
the,
awesome.
the fact you drop it as a sudden release. Yeah, you're not going to get those initial lines of people lined up for it because it's not renounced. But if it's just suddenly boom in stores,
I'll tell you another thing that's fucked up is
Rocky.
since Skyrim came out. Oh shit, the Rockman now. Fos Ruda. Oh, he knows the Skyrim.
Oh,
Let's see. Well, we'll go ahead and read this shit.
he just do the. Is that the wind?
That's Unrelenting Force.
Say it
First
again.
dragon shout you get. Fos Ruda. Love that shit.
Oh, there was an ant behind me, or I could have gone back further.
Paul said DayZ is an RPG. True.
It is.
If if you people love zombies, PvP, survival, and building epic bases, join the DayZ community. Now the only server to play on is .z. Come join the fun and the awesome mods on DayZ. And that is true. They are cool. They are tentative. And if you've never played DayZ, well, you'll either love it or hate it.
But that's
depending
where
on how
you'll
patient
find
you are.
us. If you want to play DayZ, that's all you'll find us is on that .z server.
That's right.
We do play. I just
A
noticed
couple
that
of you folks,
there
a
we
couple
go.
folks out
Because
there that
my
have said
face
they
is halfway missing.
join, and we have not gotten any friend requests. Looking at you, butt fluff. Yeah, I name dropped you.
I've got one person who added me, and I just want to make sure that he's adding me to play, or if he's adding me because he's a friend of mine. Because I've invited him to it, but he has never said one way or another if he's going to play. He just said, "Oh, what's your gamer tag?" Because I didn't have an Xbox until recently, so he's had one for a long time. We're gonna move on.
The Rockman guy here. I can't remember
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
was going to say for the Rockman guy. Oh, you go back to the Skyrim thing. Since I want to say 2013, there's been this team of community members that have been working on an Oblivion remaster in the Skyrim engine,
Ooh.
right? And I mean, this is like a small team of people that have put in at this point over a decade of fucking love and passion and shit like that. And right as soon as it's almost done, dude, these motherfuckers go and do that shit. And then, as if that's not bad enough, they got a third party to fucking remaster all the shit. And then they're gonna charge fucking $60 for the same game we've already fucking played. That takes up so much more space now that you got to have top of the line fucking equipment to run on the max settings anyway.
Yeah. It's a whole
my-
thing. As much as I love the games, just some scummy ways they treat us as players.
Yeah.
We're going to move on, though, if you're all caught up on the questions.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
We're going to move on to the MMO explosion. What does MMO stand for again?
Massively
really?
multiplayer online.
Okay, because I really did not write that down.
Yeah.
Multi-user dungeons in the late 1880s, 1980s and 90s were text-based RPGs where players adventured together online together. Yeah, I'm going to say it like that because I wrote it like that. I'm an idiot. Paul, I believe, has told us a little bit about playing that back in the day.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to do that.
There's a lot of those. Not a lot, but there were quite a few of those fucking text-based games. And those first ones, when they were first developed, were, like you said earlier, mostly college campuses and stuff. So they were playing on LAN networks and shit. They weren't online in the sense of how we think of MMOs today.
Along came EverQuest later on in 1999, RuneScape 2001, and World of Warcraft. That was 2004, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I felt confident, so I said it confidently, but I wasn't sure. They turned RPGs into a more massive online type of community, really. I never played any of those.
Of course, I played WoW a little bit. My cousin had an account, And I'd always make the free trials because back in the day, you could make a free trial account and play up to like level 20. And it used to take forever.
Yeah.
It used to take forever to level up. So you got a good amount of gameplay. And level 20 was when you unlock the first mount. So it's like, okay, I can still have some fun here. But everything else you do past that, you don't. I mean, you're just playing to play. You're not getting any experience or anything.
I remember people like grinding the fuck out of that game.
Oh, dude, there was a whole phenomenon of fucking phenomenon. I shouldn't use that word. There was a whole a market of people to play WoW. Like if you're at work or something like that, like pay to
Like
grind and shit.
some people are just playing like 24-hour. Like if they were awake, they were playing.
Right.
In fact, there's statistics to back this up. In 2005, millions of players were logging into World of Warcraft, and only about 11 of them ever logged out. That's not true. But yeah, people would grind the fuck out of that game. I just never had the. I could grind in some games, but I never got into the role playing, the online role playing. Part of that was probably because I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I didn't have internet.
Right.
Like if I had internet, well, we did, but it was not very good for that kind of thing.
Did you grow up in the days of dial-up?
Yeah, that whole thing. So I remember World of Warcraft because I was still in high school when that came out. Oh, God, I'm old. And but I never played it. I don't think we even had a computer that could have handled it for other besides that.
Yeah.
But it sounded fun because these games kind of blended role play, the social life aspect, and grinding for loot. And like you said earlier, there were players that treated it like a second job, and in some cases it was a job. Some players actually got paid to play it, but other people would play it as if it were a job.
On there.
Yeah,
Found love, community, purpose, escape. And I think that's kind of the central theme of any good RPG that you play, with friends or strangers, even on the internet, like to be one in that world, how would I elegantly put it, to play a role.
Well, you're not going to put it elegantly.
Nah, not on this fucking show. Let's read a few of these comments. Paul said text-based game was the shit. Yeah, I played one or two, man, and I don't know. I played it at a time in my life when I didn't have patience or an attention span. I'm not saying I have a great one now, but I have a little bit more one. A lot of the text-based games are better than these new RPG games. As far as the role-playing part goes, you're probably fucking spot on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's like up for interpretation. What's fun, what's better for each person. But as far as that role-playing element goes, 100%. Absolutely agree.
I feel like in some of these text-based games, it would probably be easier to get into a character as opposed to playing, because there's that element when you first start. There's that element of awkwardness.
Mm-hmm.
But whereas over a screen, it's not as. I'm sure it's easier for a lot of players to open up as opposed to in person. I could see that being a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever played a text-based RPG with other people.
And I'm going to snowball off what you said, and I think it would also be easier to, really immerse yourself, because, like, the problem with playing it on like a a video game like EverQuest or like RuneScape or World of Warcraft or anything is you have an avatar that's acting as a surrogate between you and what's happening on screen. Whereas I feel like with text-based, it's purely respond, and it feels like the stakes are high for you as the player. Like the player and the character are one, and people can absolutely do it with an avatar, but
the theater of the mind is a powerful thing.
Absolutely, dude. I didn't even realize how awesome it could be until like trying actual fucking a tabletop or something. It's like less is more. The less shit you have in front of you to paint the picture for you, the more incredible shit you can really think of. And like you said earlier in the show, like fucking a good DM, man, fucking paint a great picture.
Those you just mentioned a lot of the reasons I enjoy playing The Walking Dead tabletop, because we don't have tokens even. We don't have any avatars at all. It's all we've got our character sheet, and we might have a map of where we're at.
Right.
Other than that, it's all theater of the mind, and it's much easier for me to feel like I'm part of the game that way.
Not to mention, I feel like you just can't beat the chance. You know, like you are really at the mercy of the dice. I believe in living and dying by the dice. I was taught by an astute DM to live and die by the dice. And I think that's fun because I'm not someone that's like trying to live out a power fantasy at most of the tabletop. You know, that's what like a Skyrim's for. That is what it is designed for, to give you the most power fantasy possible because it feels good. It does. You know, they're like the gameplay loop and the reward. It's good. Okay. I'm not sitting here shitting on it, but I will say there's something awesome about having to live with consequences where you can't just save and load type of shit. There's no redos. You live with what the dice tell you. I love that. That's probably my favorite part about it. It's just how crazy the story can go depending on those fucking pesky dice.
We got a few more comments if you want to read, and I'll set up our next. Actually,
Sorry,
our last section of the day.
I'm just flapping away here, but as you can tell, I love games. Let's see. EverQuest is books and a tabletop as well.
Oh, I didn't know it was
World
books.
of Warcraft. Yeah, I didn't either. World of Warcraft was good, but I think it's trash now. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely lost its luster. And there's so many clones that it spawned.
It has a tabletop game. I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. And it kicks ass. That's good to know. Good to know they can still like save some of the charm that they had.
Rocky has a great point next.
Leroy Jenkins. Oh my God, he just ran in.
I've always forgot about that.
I love that shit.
Oh, WoW is a pay to play game, and well, for an RPG, that's ass. I agree with that.
Absolutely. If it's going to be pay to play, make it like the economy, like a believable economy in like a province or something in one of your, and like a tabletop, for example, could have its own independent fucking. I don't know what I'm getting at here because I'm not much of a DM myself, but
well,
yeah.
The pay-to-play aspect of it, like you can't level up without paying real money. Fuck that. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Now I'll do it, but
I have, but I don't like it.
I have too, but I'm with you. It feels, I don't proudly go around. I wouldn't proudly go around and be like, look at all the fucking hard work I put in. You know, there's a difference between having cool shit and that cool shit being like fruits of your labor. Time invested. Time rewarded.
Rocky says, dies of dysentery.
That Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
I guess that could kind of be an RPG too.
I just played it again recently. You can find it online if you search hard enough. Mm-hmm. Not like a knockoff. It's the actual game. It's not a torrent or anything like that. It's legit. As you know, this is a nice computer, so I don't torrent anything on it. I'm very careful about what I download.
Best not to risk it.
Yeah, don't risk it. But yeah, I played that recently, and I don't remember what I named my characters, but my fiance was rolling her eyes the whole time when she was looking at what I was naming the people.
I also want to say I love that Rocky is just referencing like single lines from different fucking games.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
By the way, I think I know the name of the main character in my Oregon Trail party was Cletus.
Gotta have a strong Cletus.
His wife was Backfat. But I don't
That's
remember.
Great, dude.
I don't remember the rest. I was just giving them the dumbest names I could think of, and like not even real names. Backfat was her name.
No last name, just Backfat.
No, none of them had a last name. It was Cletus, Backfat, Jethro.
You don't need lineage when you're gonna die of fucking diarrhea water.
I'm pretty sure I named one of the kids Baconator.
God damn it, Dustin.
Now you see why she was rolling her eyes.
I do, but what I don't see is why she didn't crack up and laugh and wheeze like I just did.
She was trying not to. Like with my jokes, if it's funny, she'll do her best not to laugh at it because she knows it encourages me, and I'll just get more ridiculous. So
I
she
thought
just
you were going to
tries
say
not to
she's a
laugh.
sophisticate.
No, she just does not want to admit that I'm funny. That's why she refuses to
Come
watch
on.
the podcast.
That's probably best. If you want a long lasting marriage, you should probably stay far away from this shit.
Well, also, she finds it much funnier when she only hears one side of the conversation. Because then I just sound like a complete moron talking to myself. Thank God she's at
I
work
didn't
today.
think of it like that.
Yeah, she's like the studio room is right here, literally behind the wall, right behind the computer is the living room, and she can hear me. So
Did you guys
she
change the orientation of the living room, or you still got it set up like when we helped you move in?
it's still set up, I think, the same way. We're about to get another couch because my brother was giving away a couch, and I was like, okay, we'll take a couch.
You're like, I'll take that couch. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, our couch is not very comfortable, and we could kind of need it for Thanksgiving. We're having more family over this year because we've never had the opportunity to have family over, so we're both kind of excited about that. Paul's next comment is no interpretation needed. If I can buy the best armor, the best mount, the best weapon, and not have to adventure for it, well, then it's not really an RPG. It may be a fun game, may look great and sound great, but I take issue with it being called an RPG. RPGs are about the adventure, not the power game complex. I agree with that. Like buying with real money the equipment and the best armor, the best horse, the best weapons, and not have to do anything in game for it, then it really takes the fun out of it for me.
I'm with you, dude. And while we're on that, one more time, fucking, there's so many games. Like okay, I'm not someone that pre-orders games anymore. I don't even buy games when they first come out because, quite frankly, I'm too poor.
Oh my god!
Very ugly, very dumb.
What a nasty thing
And,
for you to say, Boo Boo.
I know. I should love myself a little more, but quite frankly, not a great guy. No, all jokes aside. So sometimes, I'll go on and buy games that are on sale that like I've been interested in for a couple years. Blah blah. I probably already watched a video covering it, but I still want to play it for me. Just
Yeah.
'cause, the plot of something doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. And a lot of times you can get like the good editions with stuff. Not good editions. They're not standard editions usually that are on sale. It's usually like the fucking like a pre-order package or like the gold edition. I love gold. And
I love gold.
fucking, it's beautiful.
I love
And,
gold.
I burnt my Vinky in a smelting accident.
Oh.
But so you'll download this game, and before you even start the first goddamn tutorial, you'll get all these messages of all this cool shit that you've unlocked. I mean, like what should be like end of game stuff, and it's like it just fucking ruins it. It's like what Paul said. I mean, where's the role playing? If it's marketed as a role playing game, quit giving me
Let me earn it.
Quit giving me armor of the dragon taint that gives me plus 200 fucking armor right off the bat. So like none of the starting enemies have a chance. I don't want to live out a power fantasy. Life is not a power fantasy if you're a regular fucking guy.
No, I should
Life
have to.
is all about.
I should have to fight for the dragon cockle shield.
Yes, because when you're holding, when you are caressing the dragon cockle fucking
You
shield,
don't hold it.
okay?
You caress it.
You caress it. You hold it tenderly. You stroke the bottom. You tickle it. Okay? Because you worked for it. And it felt fucking good. You grinded away. You put in the time. You overcame the odds. That's what life's all about. I feel like that's the appeal of RPG games. A part of it. Everybody has different reasons. But I think for me, that's what it is. It's the opportunity to overcome the odds, no matter what fucking 1 or 20 you get. Whether you pass or fail. I say bring back RNG, baby.
Moving on with the comments because we still got another section to go through.
Fuck.
Paul says White Wolf's LARP, by the way, which stands for live action role playing system, was great for Theater of the Mind. We've played some Vampire the Masquerade, and I agree, it's a lot of fun. Love it. Haven't got to play like full-fledged LARPing, but we've played tabletop a little. Let's see.
Couldn't take me there. I
Old
am
school,
not serious enough.
old school D&D. You're gonna die before you even reach level 5. But if you made it, man, did it feel good. And the OG Tomb of Horrors for D&D, fuck, it was great. And if people say they beat the Tomb of Horrors, they lie. And I'll let you read what Rocky said next because I know it's right up your alley.
Wow, that is disturbing. What? What? The back fat thing? Come on.
No, we'll read his next comment and you'll know what he's talking about.
My name is. That's not disturbing. This is disturbing.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, SpongeBob. My name is Pat Back. I love that shit. Oh my god.
Oh, Paul says, everyone go vote if you haven't. Don't give a rat's ass who you vote for, but if you want the right to complain about things, then go vote. If you show me proof you voted, I'll give you a kiss and a hit of the world's finest greenage.
Uh-oh, looks like I'm kicked out of the circle.
Uh-oh.
He's writing me out of the will as we speak. He also said I once did a... Did you just read that one? Or am I... Did we... I once did a White Wolf game.
Yeah, go ahead. I accidentally skipped over that one. I didn't even notice.
All right. Paul said, I once did a White Wolf game where everyone started as human, in a world full of supernaturals like vampires and werewolves. No one knew what kind of vampire they would become, or even if they would. Maybe the shift to a werewolf. Maybe they unlock mage powers. It was one of the best games he ever ran. If Cami Ray was still watching, she could agree. He made grown men cry telling that story. I believe it, dude. I believe it. You get so
some of the
invested
stuff I've heard
shit.
from that, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I know he's told, I'm sure he's told you, too, the story about, like, the broken beer bottle thing. He went up to the fucking, I can't remember if he was a prince. I think he was a prince of a city. And his character, he fucking LARPed going up there with a broken beer bottle. And he died, and it was all ceremonious and shit. It's like, oh, man, to be a fly on the wall.
And Rocky got my reference there. I sliced his fucking cockles with my long and shiny blade.
'Twas I who fucked the dragon, fucking lice and fucking and if you try to fuck with me, then I shall fuck you too.
Exactly.
You gotta get it down in the party zone.
All right.
All right, this is not a Tenacious D episode.
Paul says, I got a D&D character that has lived for over 20 years. It's a great feeling, I bet.
Yeah. I wonder how many people could say that.
Yeah, right.
Talk about a rags to riches story.
A vampire prince. I won best character death of that year at that convention. He was talking about what you were saying, yeah.
He's offering to run a LARP if we can get enough people. Dude, we can't even get motherfuckers to hop on a goddamn video game. We're not going to get people to leave their fucking house. That would be so fucking awesome, dude.
Well, you say we wrap this up here. Go through the last little cliff notes.
Yeah, so that was the last of the comments. I apologize for all my sidetracks there, but
no, you're good. That's what we're here for. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only getting us on track because it's been a long day. I don't know how many people actually know this that are watching. We already recorded about an hour-ish long episode, maybe about 40 minutes.
Yeah, I left my fucking
Friday.
island to come back here.
Yeah, you did. So
you'll understand that reference Friday.
When you watch it Friday, you'll get it.
It was Epstein's Island.
Stop it. Yes, it was. Okay, stop
it. Stephen Hawking was there.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Math, midgets.
Oh. Anyway, after a dip in the 90s, I don't know how much of a dip it really was. I wasn't there. Tabletop RPGs roared back thanks to 5th edition D&D. And then further along, Critical Roles and some other podcasts up into today, not the 90s. But more modernly, yeah, that's what's kind of the 2014, the 5th edition D&D. Indie RPGs are abundant. They're everywhere. Blades in the Dark, Fate, Apocalypse World. We're more narrative driven. We've played The Walking Dead tabletop, which is a lot of fun, the RPG.
Fucking brilliant.
We haven't played that pro wrestling one yet. We should.
No, we haven't. That one might be fun.
That one will be fun. And today they've become more mainstream again. You can find them in schools. Schools have D&D clubs now. They are used in some places for therapy sessions. There's Twitch streams all about it, and Netflix, Stranger Things. D&D is a huge part of that world.
Dude, have you watched Vox Machina?
Yes, and I love the first season. I haven't got to watch the rest of it yet. I know I'm like 2 or 3 seasons behind, but it's a good show.
You take your time. It's worth it.
So nowadays, everybody wants to, like when it comes to D&D, everyone wants to be a dungeon master until they realize it's about 80% improvising goblin voices and about 20% math. So if you think it's just sitting there coming up with, encounters, it's not. There's a lot of... here's what I've learned from DMing. My experience with DMing with players is you can write the best mapped out plan anyone's ever come up with in the history of ever. Players are still going to do their own thing, and there's nothing you can do to prepare for
it. Dude. Yeah, I tried my hand at DMing a private game with me and Paul at a not so great time in my life, but I did come up with a bit of a concept, and we ran one whole adventure, and this motherfucker, dude, we were going through sewers, and there was like this cult of fucking I think it was were-rats, maybe. And they were doing like fucking rituals and shit down there. There was a room and everything. We get through this, and we're coming back out, right? Because I'm running an NPC with him. Of course, he's alone. Not gonna make the man run alone, right? Of course, I want to have fun too. And and so I can't remember. I think we got into this big like chamber with like shit looking. I mean, it's just the nastiest looking fucking water. Like we're in a sewer, Tell me why this man jumps in. He jumps in. I'm like, there's like this giant auger. It's like this fucking like soup of like sewage and blood and just nasty. And he's like, I dive in. And I'm like, all right, we're going to wrap up right there. And that still has a pin in it. Oh, yeah. Red Death. Dude, he had this badass little red panda that was like fucking awesome, man. Red Death is the tits, man.
That
fucking
sounds
shout
awesome.
out to Red Death. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Red Death. And I mean, the most unassuming, cute little woodland creature you ever fucking did see. Don't sleep on him. He earned the name Red Death.
No.
Let's see. So I'll let you... Well, I'll not let you, but I guess we'll go through if you had anything else. And right, that sounds so wrong.
Yeah, we're gonna do our mid show, which is not really a mid show. I wrote mid show because I'm an idiot and because I didn't remember to say it earlier. If you're enjoying this episode and you've ever rolled a natural 1 on your life savings, you can support the show on Patreon and drop a coin in the Cash App Tavern. It keeps the mics rolling, the archives expanding, and my dice edition fully funded. So enough of that. You can go to patreon.com/everydayhistorypodcast, and you can join our Patreon. There's a free tier. You don't even have to pay anything. You can just check it out, and there's some free stuff for you, and I'm starting to work on, well, I guess we're going to be working on it, ideas for this thing, because I want to start growing that too, because we've kind of started growing everything else.
Yeah, we're not just a garden variety history podcast, but we're also multifaceted individuals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So yeah, be sure to join that. If you're watching us on anything and you've not followed us, that helps a lot too. That helps the algorithm. That helps direct people to us.
Dude, you guys fucking rock going over and boosting that fucking TikTok. I don't know if that was related to the one live stream where you said that, but I noticed an uptick afterwards. Of course, it could also be your hard work at the memes. I'm not trying to downplay that. But whoever watched and went over there and did that, you guys are fucking dope. Yeah, even if you didn't, you're dope.
Follow our TikTok if you haven't already. TikTok.whatever.com/ or maybe it's TikTok Talk. I don't know. Everyday History Podcast. So we're going to get on to our... No, we're not, because I forgot to write those out. Shit. Okay, I forgot to give us a top 5 today. I thought I had it. Fuck.
Hey, that's all right. You and I already did top 5 today.
We did a top 5 for something else. So what are you guys going to do on OnlyFans? I'll be your first subscriber. We're going to not do that.
That depends if the money's right. I'll suck toes.
We're going to do only cans.
Boo.
Boo. Oh.
Let's see. Read a few of these from earlier. All right. Yeah, vampire. Okay, so when I was mentioning the story about him with the beer bottle, yes, it was a vampire prince. He won best character death that year at the convention. That's fucking awesome.
I read that earlier.
Oh shit, where was I? Did you read the one where he said I ran LARPs? I know. Don't act shocked. Like my short fucking attention span is anything to fucking gasp about. Please, this is me here. Did you read the one that said I ran LARPs for over 100 fuckers? It's wild.
No, I
and
didn't read
fun.
that one. Didn't read that one out loud.
Let's see. Skip over that one because little do you know I'm LARPing as a prince. Apparently. Just kidding.
Once you run
Just
enough
a little
games, you
boomer
learn
humor.
epic ways to keep it on track. It's hard at first. Yeah, I've started to get better, I think, about it.
Yeah, I know he's
it
broken
is
it
hard.
down. Kind of just find different avenues to get to the point in the story you wanted.
Yeah, you can always kind of wrangle them back as long as you have some type of perimeters, I guess. I mean, there's always a way to get back on track. Just got to figure out what it is sometimes.
Right. It'd be like, how can I think that's where the improv on the DM's part comes in. Like, how can I work this in to what I want to tell as a story? Because I think that's important too. I don't think it should just be like railroaded. Not railroaded. The DM would do the railroading, but like I think players can also kind of pigeonhole a DM into kind of going a certain way because just total players want agency. I get that.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like he is the dungeon master.
My approach has always been at the end of the day, everybody should have fun. DM, players, we're all telling a story and having fun with it. And if you get too bogged down on things being the way you want it to be, want your players to do this or want them to do that, you sometimes miss out on appreciating the fun. So I try not to get bogged down on. I'm always they'll get there when they get there type of DM.
I also think like those players, and if you take this personal, I'm sorry, not you, but like whoever would take this personal. But like if you are presented with a scenario that this DM thought would be fun, and you try to do the most goddamn ridiculous shit possible. Come on, can you play the role a little bit? Like that's just too wacky, I don't know. There's just too much of that. There's not enough grit and seriousness. I don't feel like.
That's kind of where Paul's next comment comes in pretty well. Anyone can play. There are just like there are bad DMs, there are also bad players.
Yep.
So one person can, with selfish actions, usually take it out for everybody. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here because I need something to drink and my knee is hurting, and we've gone almost an hour and a half. So
Boo Boo's bullshit again. Yeah, go ahead and play that music if you don't mind, Dustin.
we'll play that music and then we'll say goodbye. But you guys have put up with a lot of our bullshit, so here you go, by popular demand, the hit song, Boo Boo's Bullshit.
It's Boo Boo's Bullshit.
And we're back. That song is number one in Algeria.
It would be a weird fucking place like that.
It would be if it was actually like charting somewhere. We need to release it on Spotify as just a song.
It's just called Boo Boo's Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's it. No chorus, no nothing. That's it. That's the whole song.
Yeah. It's all 10 seconds of it, whatever it is. Anyway, guys, I don't know what we're doing for the live stream next week yet. I don't have I do, but I don't know which topic we're going to go with.
Well, let's just ask the people.
Yeah,
I mean, quite frankly, the people will decide. You give them a couple options. There's only a couple options. I walked in, I said, wow, what a lot of options.
Tell you what, you guys go ahead in the comments if you've got an idea for an episode you want to see in the future. It may not be the next week. Throw them in there. I'm open to looking into anything.
History of Tylenol.
You're gonna be stuck with that voice when I punch you in the throat for it one day.
Be like,
That's real now. Oh. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions, even after we're not live anymore, you can, if you're watching this later, if you just think of something, the history of title belts in wrestling, Paul says that could go. That's a good one, actually, because wrestling goes back a very long time. We should do the history of pro wrestling in general one day. Maybe we'll do that next week.
I feel that's every day enough, man. You know, all people from all different walks of life fucking love them some wrestling.
History of wedding rings I actually have on the back burner. I've already done some research for that one.
Okay. All right. Right on.
That was one of those things that when I got engaged, it was one of those things that I thought of, I wonder where this started.
Who was the fucking chud that said, hey, I love this woman so much, I'll blow through my savings and fucking go and get her a ring. I love her. It's not like the unabridged what?
The unabridged history of coffee, Paul says.
Oh, I imagine a lot of war and
a lot of stuff. I've looked into that one. That is going to be I looked into that when we were doing shorter podcast episodes before we even started doing the live streams. And it was one of those that was like, nope, that's just too long. We're trying to do short episodes. And then I was like, why are we doing short episodes? We've got no time limit. We can do whatever we want. It's our show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you came to that conclusion on your own, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you. Paul Stover, the history of weapons. That would be cool. It'd be cool to see how we go from like just beating stuff with and the fuck you was a joke, by the way.
I know. I don't know if everyone else knows how you are, but I knew.
The history of weapons. I read that. But yeah, it'd be cool to see from the days when we went from like, I'll bash your head in with a fucking rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticks and stones. Yeah. That's the more PG version. Yes. I like that.
Oh,
that's
fucking sticks and stones.
There we go. Now we got a PG-13.
The history of Tenacious D.
This is not just a list of bullshit we've done in the past. It's a chronicling of our rise to power.
I've got a better idea. Instead of doing the history of Tenacious D, let's do a tribute.
Oh. Jack Black endorsed this episode. Thank you, Jack. I know I'm on
waterbed, salt. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off here. Keep on commenting if you're still on here. Message me. You can message me on Facebook. Don't message Boo Boo. He'll leave you on ignore. No, I don't know what.
Hey, don't call me out like that.
I don't know if he would.
No, I will. That's why I don't need that.
Well, I just didn't want to be like, oh yeah, message Boo Boo too. No, you can message us.
He will promptly get back to you. No, I regularly fucking piss people off by not messaging them back.
Oh, you never piss me off about it. The only times I've ever not pissed off, I'm never mad at you. I've never actually been angry or mad or even pissed at you. The only times I would ever say would be you've made me worry a couple of times. When we're about to do the live stream and you're
show up.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, hey Boo Boo, I'm about to go online, and it's like, 5:30. I'm like, oh, he'll be on in time, and then it's like 5:53. I'm like, oh fuck.
I'm like, about to hop on.
And then that happened recently, but I looked at my phone and you messaged me like, oh, my microphone is not working, and we had that whole kerfluffle, and it was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, the technical issues of 25. I remember.
Yeah.
Good episode.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, you have a.
Episode?
I don't remember.
Legend of Appalachia?
No, I don't think it was that. No. What was it? It was, you know what? I'm going to look, and then we're going to get off of here because I need some coffee.
All right, I got to piss.
That sweet 7-Eleven crack.
Yeah. I drank some of that shit this morning. And hazelnut is just not the move, dude. Hazelnut sucks.
Oh yeah, hazelnut does suck. By the way, it was the history of Ed Gein is when that happened.
Oh,
because you came in halfway through it. Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah, I didn't even know what the episode was about.
Thanks for joining us, and have a great night. And check out Friday. As well as next Tuesday. We'll be right here wherever you're watching right now. That's where we'll be next week. Maybe. We might need to be more. Let's see.
Same time.
Same bat
A lot of
time,
people are
same
saying
bat
it.
channel.
Right.
Enjoy
Love it.
the exit song, guys.